Bacon Jam Christmas Ham, is that right?
Bacon Jam Christmas Ham.
Bacon Jam Christmas Ham.
Bacon Jam Christmas Ham.
Bacon Jam Christmas Ham. Hey! Hi, I'm Simon the Sausage Man.
And I'm Emma, a professional chef.
Today we're going to show you how to cook bacon jam Christmas ham.
We're going to cook it in two ways. First, we're going to boil it to ensure that it's evenly cooked all the way through, and then we're going to finish it in the oven with a lovely glaze made of apricot jam and bacon jam.
So we're cooking the ham. We're going to cook it with a couple of sides. We're going to cook some potatoes and broccoli, some bay leaves there. We've got some bloody old cinnamon sticks. We've got some cloves and peppercorns, bloody delicious. Here we've got a couple of apples and an orange. Just touch all of them. And there's some apricot jam. And then we've also got some bacon jam.
Bacon jam!
Which we also use for the glaze. Then we've got a ham. So we've got a dry cured, cold smoked ham, which is actually from it's the pork rump. So from the bottom of the leg next to the loin. Beautiful piece of meat. And this is broccoli and potatoes. So that's the first thing we do is we put that with that in the water. and then a bit of orange zest.
Yeah.
Bit of orange zest in the water. We're going to simmer that for a while. So basically you want to simmer it for 40 minutes per kilo of meat. So this ham here is 2.4 kilos. So we're going to do that for about an hour 45.
Yes.
If my maths are correct. After that, we're going to take that out, then we're going to remove the skin. We're going to then score it in a nice crisscross method.
Then we're going to roast it with some apples and some orange until the fat on the top renders. Then we'll administer the jams.
Jam.
Jam, double jam. And then we'll baste it while it's roasting. Finally, we'll achieve a caramelized glaze that smells incredible.
And tastes.
And tastes.
Delicious.
Would it make Jamie Oliver go, oh my God, that's amazing?
And then we eat it.
And then we eat it.
Merry Christmas. This piece of string, this is what we use to hang it in the smoker for when we smoked it. So you can leave that on, and then when you take it out of the boiling water, you can use that to take it out because it's going to be pretty hot. Also, when you're slicing it, you want to slice that way, which is against the grain. Yeah. So where the string is,
oh, this way.
It's that way.
That way.
Yes, not
right?
that way. No.
No. This way.
No.
This way.
This way.
Like that.
And guess what? The water's boiling.
Is it?
Yeah. Look
Shall
at that.
we?
Lid, please. Oh, look at that. Beautiful.
Oh.
So look at that. You can see the flavors are starting to infuse. Oh, and just gently lay that baby in there, and it's like, oh.
Oh yeah. Now we want to turn it right down. We're going to keep the lid off because all of the flavors concentrate and caramelize on the surface. You don't want a rolling boil. You want it to be, the water should be about 80 degrees. Cook the ham evenly, thoroughly all the way through. So a cooler temperature is then allowing the collagen to turn into gelatin, ensuring a tenderness and a moisture.
Oh. So you want a bit of bubbling going on, but not too much.
Yeah.
So I think that's what we're trying to, reiterate here, and we're just going to keep repeating it. And if you overdo it at this stage, it's going to be dry.
Yeah,
And you can't blame that on me. You can't blame it on Emma.
Don't f it
So
up.
don't f it up. All right, so the ham's been cooking for
1 hour and 36 minutes.
and now it's ready to take out. So we've cooked it a little bit. We've cooked it a lot, haven't we, Emma?
We've cooked it.
Yep, it's cooked.
Yeah, it's cooked.
It's cooked. It's ready to take out. So we're going to take it out. We're going to put it in this gastro tray. We're just going to leave it and let it sit for 10 minutes so it will cool down a bit. So there you go. There's that piece of string I was talking about earlier. And there you go. There is your lovely, beautiful, delicious ham.
Lovely bit of pork.
Lovely bit of pork.
A lovely bit of pork.
Some lovely fat there. Look at that. Oh, do you want to get a close up of that? And then we want to remove the skin, leaving all the fat on, because the fat is where the goodness is. So just let this cool down for 10 minutes so that we're not burning our hands on it, which is actually making it a lot easier. And now because we've cooked it in water, you can never get the skin crackly, or, you cannot make crackling from it because it's so waterlogged. But look, just under there's that beautiful fat, which is just gonna be, we're gonna score up and it's gonna be bloody delicious. So just take your time with this, there's no rush. I mean, the kids will be screaming and your partner will be yelling at you because they're hungry, but just take your time and do it like that. One whole piece, easy. Now that you can just, I don't know what you can do with that. If you've got any suggestions on what you can do with that, you could, send those into the Sausage Man Never Sleeps. Maybe you could wear it as a wee dress. Like, probably not. Right, so then we get a knife, sharp knife. and we're just basically going to cut them through the fat. So just about, you know, that much. Now you can do the crisscross method if you want, which I recommend, but you can score it any way you like, really. But this one's better. So just do it this way. And then you come and go the other way. Easy. Ham's been cooked. It's scored.
Great scoring.
Skin's removed, thanks mate. Still got the piece of string on. All ready to go. So we're just going to chuck a few of these bloody oranges and apples in here. This is going to add some more bloody flavour and stuff, isn't it?
Juices and fruity notes.
Juices, I think that's be enough. Should we get them all in there?
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
that one that's for later. Now we're going to bung that in the oven, 170. There we go, look at that. Apples are baking, the bloody oranges looking yum. Fat's starting to render out, you see it's starting to get, you know, crunchy on top a little bit. So I'm going to start with a bit of apricot jam. You can use whatever you want.
Honey and mustard.
Honey and mustard, you can use, what else you got? You got like marmalade and black pepper.
Jamie O loves a bit of
Jamie O loves it. Shout out to Jamie O. Big fan of ours. He's been following our show for a long time now, as you are on YouTube. What else? What else could you glaze it with?
bacon jam.
Bacon jam.
How could you have forgotten bacon jam?
That's right. So anyway, yeah, so there we go. We've got the first level of glaze on there. So we're going to chuck it back in the oven for another 10 minutes at 170. Yeah, oh, there you go. Hey, so this is our bacon jam. Bacon jam is to bacon offcuts, and then we mince them, and then we cook them out, render them out, and then we put some onions and a lot of apple cider vinegar and sugar with it, and it turns out to be a delicious jammy thing that I can't open. There I can. Really good on a cheese platter, on a burger. Also good straight out of the jar. The thing of beauty.
Oh my goodness.
All right, let's get it out and
All
get some more bloody, do some more basting and some glazing and things.
Then we're gonna add some
Bacon jam. So the bacon jam is a really good thing to use for glazing because it has the sweet and it has the sour, and then it's also a bit fatty and there's some smokiness. So that fat's starting to melt. Fat from the bacon jam, bacon fat. There's so much good juice in here.
more juice.
Oh, it's just going everywhere. Love it.
Gorgeous.
Right, should we get it back in the oven?
Yeah, shall we? So we're gonna crank it up to 200 now and get the jam sticky and reduced into a lovely glaze.
What are you doing there, Emma?
So we are continuing to glaze the ham. Now it's out of the oven and resting. And the jam and the juices and the spices, as they cool, are gonna cling to the fat. And that's a glaze.
The ham is now glazed and rested. It looks amazing.
It's juicy.
Doesn't it look amazing?
And then which way do we cut it?
Perpendicular
Yeah.
to the string. Oh, 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 oh. And there you go.
It's horrible.
Oh.
It's good.
Yeah.
Sweet and juicy and salty and
Yeah.
everything you want. It's like pouring. Look.
So, I mean, yeah, you can slice it a bit thinner if you want, but you know, we're more of the opinion that it's better just to have one big fat slice.
Look at that.
Just like that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Look at it.
Look at it.
Look at it.
Look at that.
Look at it.
You two, you can have this. Just do this.
Drops it
Juicy,
good in, eh?
succulent, tender, yum ham. So yeah, just a bit of that apple that was roasted in the pan with the ham. Just chuck that on top. A bit of the jus goes with it. Crispy potatoes.
Had it with the apple.
Bit of that apple. It's like Christmas. There we go. That's how you cook your ham. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Emma.
Thank you, ham.
Thank you, Matt. If you've got any questions, yeah, watch the video again. Just go back to the start and just watch the whole thing again. It's probably the best way to do it. Thanks, guys. Hope you enjoy your ham. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Bye.
And see you next year.